All right, hello, all of you wonderful, wonderful people. It is your boy Rylionn and the caster master herself, Loki. Lupul had to step away for a little bit here, so we'll be just filling in for the meantime. But yes, Loki, this has been an outstanding game
It has.
or series overall, absolutely, between both these teams. I mean, TPO, TDS, both now moving up 1 point in the standings, so they're both looking pretty good right now, depending on how the other games went for the other teams of this division. But I mean, it's all down to this. What are some expectations that you have for game number 3 here? Any kind of bans? Any kind of pick potentials? What is it looking like here, in your opinion, for TPO and TDS?
I mean, I would love to see the Zeri, Caitlyn ban and see them really working to another AD carry, see what their, the potentials are. I feel like both AD carries are strong, and I would love to see what they can do in something other than Zeri and Caitlyn.
Yeah. That is true. I mean, Zeri and Caitlyn still two pretty solid ADCs all the way around, though.
Oh,
I cannot complain
absolutely.
about that. But with that being said, I definitely like to have Ashe or a little bit of Kai'Sa gameplay. Jinx even, still a really strong ADC in my opinion. So I definitely would like to see a little bit of Jinx gameplay, but hey, to each their own. Samira also was a big one that you and I have discussed, being a 100% pick or ban outright.
Yes.
And hold on one second while I get the links back for these teams. And then draft will be ready in the next couple of moments here. But, I mean, same sides also coming in for all three games. TPO on blue side, TDS on red side. Do you think that's a smart move, or do you think a change-up would be pretty healthy as well? And with a follow-up question, what is your preferred side?
I actually prefer red side.
Really?
Yes, that is. I'm a red side lover.
That's crazy. Okay. I don't like red side. I hate it.
Really?
Yes. It's not my favorite. I'm a blue side fan 100%.
I don't like first pick.
Okay. I like to flex it. It's like, I'm going to show you what I'm going to beat you down with. And you can pick whatever you want at that point, but you can't counter Rylionn, that's for certain. I'm not a champion in this game.
I would love to see a Tristana. I have not seen a Tristana play in so long.
That is true. We have not seen Tristana in quite some time here. But let's go ahead and see. I'm trying to see if they're going to be starting anytime soon here. But I don't know. I definitely would like to see a change up in the ADC position as well. I definitely expect to see Gwen getting taken care of. I don't think she'll make it through again. All right, hold on. I might have to make a new draft here. So one quick moment. And here we are. So while I go ahead and get that pulled up, though. Oh, I also have to give out the points for last game. But, what were some of the most standout things for TDS in your mind that allowed them to secure that victory? In my mind, Disturbia stands out the most in that entirety of that fight. Or in that game, I mean.
I will have to agree with you on that one. I'm trying to think what was the... but yeah, I would say Disturbia definitely was the one.
Was the one. They showed up.
Yeah. Yes. The Caitlyn also did very well.
That's true. I mean, Rhythm has just been consistently killing it. Kyla as well. Yes. Very underrated at the moment because the hooks from the Nautilus and the Thresh, are you joking me? It's like...
I mean, they were on point.
On point. Couldn't have said it better myself. And there we go. We got the draft up and running here for you folks coming in. And it looks like here they're going to start off RIP. And I believe we have some top lane bans. Yeah, we have the Gnar again, the Gwen, and then I think the Camille as well. Oh, no, they're actually going to be opting in possibly with the Zeri this time. Can't argue with that.
Caitlyn was banned.
And the Caitlyn was banned as well. So, yeah, definitely two very important members from both sides getting taken care of early. So there's that ADC switch up that you wanted to see. Told you she's the caster master, everybody. Every time she calls something, it ends up happening. Oh, let me go ahead and give you your guys' points as well. So that was actually TDS that won that one, not TPO. Complete that. But yeah, let's see here what they're going to be moving with. The Volibear once again coming in for Galaxy Fox. I think that was a good choice in game number 1. Still has the engage just like the Jarvan has, but he has a little bit more of that tankierness to him than J4 does, especially for these elongated team fights or extended games such as the 30-minute mark that we've seen for the past 2 games. But,
I mean, is it Volibear jungle? There is a chance he could go top lane.
That is a good point. It could be Scripter with Volibear on the top. We haven't seen a Volibear top in quite some time, but it is one of those flex picks that is a possibility. You're not wrong. And Misfortune being picked here first for TDS, kind of surprising. With the low mobility on here. Very nice damage output. Maybe we're going to be seeing just like a Kog'Maw kind of positioning where they'll be waiting behind the walls or in front of a nice healthy front line, except for Nami, so never mind. I don't know how I feel about that coming in from TDS. It's going to be a different support than we've seen coming in from Kyla here. We saw the Thresh, we saw the Nautilus. To be following up with a Nami, a little bit odd because she doesn't have that engage that we saw before, but I believe in their skill level. They showed up game 1 and 2, so I definitely think that they'll be pretty good in game number 3 here, but Camille being picked up. We saw her being banned out twice, so I think it's actually going to be Scripter in the top lane with the Camille. Ooh, Vex by Chaotic here in the mid lane, and then Galaxy Fox with the locked-in Volibear. I mean, that's a pretty strong first 3 people to get through. I like the Camille to get onto the very squishy Nami or the Misfortune, but to follow it up with the Ornn pick, very smart by TDS. I definitely like that as well. So this is already spicy in these first 3 picks. Who are you leaning towards as of right now for game number 1, just based off the first 3?
I mean, I personally love Ornn. Ornn is extremely strong right now. Misfortune is obviously one of my favorite AD carries. However, Volibear is extremely strong, and Vex, like the amount of like her fear that comes up is definitely gonna cause issues depending on the other mid laner. Right now it's kind of tied because I mean, Camille is scary, and Scripter's Camille is scary.
That is very true. I mean, all of TPO is just scary in general, I must say. They're definitely not a team that I would want to see in a 5-man flex game on the Rift. That is for certain. Same thing with TDS. I mean, the synergy between Kyla and Rhythm 9000 there in the bot lane, unreal. And I've known Anime Titty Clap's playstyle for quite some time, and I can tell you, he definitely is not one to mess around with in the jungle. Galaxy Fox is doing a great job being a contender, but Anime is definitely one of our top tier junglers and just players in general within the Mythic organization. So, a little shout out there to Anime Titty Clap, but and plus, iconic name. How can you not love that? So
right, I love that name.
It sounds like an ultimate finisher move in one of those harem animes, like, I don't know.
There's a trend. Ooh, I don't know if I could actually pick who drafted better.
Ooh, the Braum Lucian, and then also the Trundle Vigar. I like the scaling from TDS, but that engage from that bot lane there, if they're able to get a nice engage at level 2, it could possibly just be over before it even begins there. I mean, and Lucian, I have seen some pretty nasty Lucians in my lifetime. Never been one, unfortunately, but I have seen quite a bit of them, and he's always a strong champion, especially if he has the right support player to back him up.
Yes.
But with everything said and done, let's go ahead here. We're going to move it to prediction time. Let us know who you all think is going to be winning the final match here of this 3-game series. TPO on blue side, TDS on red side. And here we are. They're in the picking phase right now. So you're still sticking with TPO overall?
I gotta say, Chaotic's team is really good. That like they really mesh well. So I'm gonna give it to TPO. Yeah.
Yeah, TPO
I mean,
doesn't so.
I it's a hard one because I like both of these drafts.
Vigar, the Vigar and the Trundle are pretty big in my opinion. Those are two really
Yes.
big picks there. Trundle is a huge problem, especially late game. Once he gets that Divine Sunder or Trinity Force, but I don't think he's gonna go Trinity Force. Um, he's just super tanky. Uses the Subjugate. He's gonna focus on the Volibear or the Braum more than likely to get as much stats off as he can from them. But Vex is also, I think, going to be one of the biggest players that we're going to see on the side of TPO. The mobility coming in from her and her ultimate,
Yes.
right as soon as level 6 hits, this is going to be a completely different game here for the side of TPO. And the picking comp that they have is going to be big. So if they can focus on Kyla, if they can focus on rhythm, the squishier parts of the side of TDS, they definitely have a chance to close this out earlier. But the later this game goes, I'm going to have to give it to TDS overall. The Vigar, the Ornn, and the Trundle, I don't think that they're going to be able to overcome that front line just all by itself. Meanwhile, you have Misfortune just sitting in the back line getting heals, getting E'd by Nami, by Kyla. Bullet time goes to flying. Next thing you know, everyone's dead. So,
that is like one thing about Misfortune. If she can get her E and just slow them, Kyla will have a good chance to just go in on them.
absolutely. Following up with the tidal wave or even a bubble. I mean, there's a lot of options there for the side of TDS. And these tight little areas around Dragon, around Baron, if they go ahead and time it correctly, the Wombo on the side of TDS is going to be pretty phenomenal, I must say. But it is going to be about positioning, though.
I am about that Ornn pick, though.
Ooh, you and me both. That's going to be a good one. I think Anime Titty Clap might focus top lane a little bit more here. Scripter has been one of those, make it or break it picks for the side of TPO. And the fact that he had his Camille banned the past 2 games, and now he's able to go ahead and pick it up here in game number 3. I think Anime Titty Clap's going to be hovering around that top side a lot more often than we've seen him the last 2 games. That's for certain.
So Camille has been banned every game this season.
Every game for the side of TPO?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What a
He has
statistic.
not gotten his Camille once.
That's crazy. That's actually insane. And Mufasa, yes, if TPO wins this, they'll be tied with 10-10. But it has to also fall on the other games that are being played here today. I don't know if any of them have been completed yet. I'll try to get that information here before we leave the stream here today. But I'm not sure. And so yes, and then what will determine the tie, we could still have 3rd and 4th place with 10 points and 10 points each if both the other teams don't end up getting any victories or any points there. But if they're both tied for the same spot with 10 and 10, then it's going to come up to the stats to determine the winner and who advances to the playoffs. So this game, very important for both teams, especially TPO being down 1 point right now to TDS on the standings. So very important here. But let's go ahead. We're going to cut it to a small intermission while we get ready for the in-game delay. Loki, the caster master, and your boy Rylionn, that is me. Loople will be back in just a couple of short minutes. He had to just go do something real quick, so he'll probably be showing up in the middle of the game. Expect us here within the next couple of minutes, but do not go anywhere, though. You guys already know that we'll be right back with more action. Right, hello and welcome back, all of you wonderful, wonderful people. It is your boy Rylionn and Loki here, bringing you all the action. This is game number 3 for TDS Protons versus TPO's Daddy's Degenerates. And this is going to be the final game in this absolute devastating series here for both sides. I mean, coming in strong, TPO in game number 1, TDS coming back in game number 2 here. And it's just going to be all down to this. I'm very excited to see who wins this one here. Both ADC mains being banned out for game number 3, so we have a different here. Misfortune on the side of TDS, Lucian on the side of TPO. That's the biggest changes, but top side, I think, is where we're going to see a lot of the action. Scripter finally able to get that Camille pick. Like you said, Loki, he has been banned out every single game this entire series for all 7 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, is what you said.
I believe so, yes.
That's just crazy. And the fact that in the final game of this before playoffs, they allowed it to go through. That's just, I can't wait to see. I'm kind of hyping him up a little bit more, but this is going to be really good action for Scripter, I would say. Finally given the champion that he so desperately wants. Oh, but yeah, no, and I mean, oh, yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm definitely excited to see how Camille and Ornn play into each other, and especially Vex and Veigar. You have 2 very scaling champs.
Yep, very, very hard scaling, that is for certain. Chaos, just with the infinite scaling, is going to be a huge problem. And, you know, if this game gets past the 30-minute mark, he's going to have over 1,000 AP. The Primordial Burst will be one-shotting Lucian or Chaotic, if, you know, for all that point. You know, it's just going to be a bad time if they get very, very far into this game. Alright, here we go. This is the engage, the level 2. Nice flash to go ahead and dodge the Q and the bubble to stop Bovine Basher's heavy engage there. There goes the passive, but it's not being procced. Lord Lukowski's trying to do what he can, but Kyla is unrelentless on the Bovine Basher there. Nice moves from Lukowski to go ahead and stop the advancement of Rhythm and Kyla, but that was pretty risky. Even though they hit the level 2, they weren't able to really, you know, work well with each other to get the kill on the Kyla or to Rhythm. But they did get both sums from Rhythm, and they got the exhaust coming in. Disturbia making his way into the top lane. I'm sorry, Galaxy Fox making his way into the top lane. Onto Disturbia, taking him down quite low. And a first blood given on over to Galaxy Fox. There goes the successful volley bear that we saw in game number 1. Repeating action here into game number 3. Wow. Big right now for TPO.
This is going to be a close game here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they've been close the last 2 games, and hold on, more action in the mid lane here. Anime Titty Clap making his way on over to Chaotic Neutral here. Chaos forcing the flash though. Galaxy Fox making his way. Very nice. I love the stun. Is it going to be enough? Yes, the red buff is going to be there to take him down. And Scripter, ooh, nice combo coming in from the Disturbia. Takes him down to half health. Love it. Lots of action. This is a much higher fast-paced game than we've seen the last 2 games. That's for certain. Whew. I don't know. I don't know what kind of hype that they did. Oh yeah, this is great. But both teams really trying to hype each other up. Talking Scripter, ooh, taking a lot of damage here from Disturbia, but able to go ahead and metal bend right on out of there. Galaxy Fox, nice gank here to the bot lane. Knows that flash isn't available. The dash forward from Dr. Bovine to slow to go ahead and lock in and securely get the kill on over to Bovine Basher there. Dragon will be up in 30 seconds. It's going to be a Mountain Drake here for the first one. Ooh, misses the Q, unfortunately. Kyla stepping up with those empowered E's. Flashes forward, though. Takes down Bovine Basher. Might get the double kill. Flashes out of the bubble, though. Kyla is doing work on just the Nami some more. I know I was saying what's going on, but hold on one second. Galaxy Fox for a repeated gank. They know that the flash is down. There goes the double bubble. Kyla makes it out of their MVP status. They really want as many votes as possible, you know, if they go ahead and you know, get the victory in this game. But Kyla, built differently. Sheesh.
I do think that Nami does not get enough credit. I mean, she does have, like, those bubbles that just knock you up, and it just allows her to get out, especially from, like, a Lucian And now I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, the Lucian Braum combo is deadly. It's almost as bad as the Lucian Nami combo. Definitely up there. Lucian's just one of those characters that really capitalizes on early damage if there's any kind of CC involved. You know, and things that just give him added bonuses, such as the Nami E, or the stacks that Braum has there. You know, he's able to capitalize quite heavily on that. And Disturbia, though, is kind of making work of this Camille pick from Scripter. I'm a little bit surprised. You know, I definitely thought that there would be a lot more action, but Scripter kind of getting taken down, and now Lord Lukowski making his way back into the bot lane here, trying to get stepping up a little bit too far there. Nice zoning coming in from Kyla. It's so funny to say her name because it's like I'm picturing my friend Kyla, and she would never play League of Legends.
Who doesn't play League of Legends?
Oh no, she does not. She does not play League of Legends. Oh, that's so funny. But I'm also liking the double tap Rhythm was doing here to Lucian in the bot lane. You know, great zoning, great job overall. What's the mana, or not the mana, the CS currently? 40 to 38. I mean, everyone's pretty even all the way throughout every single lane here. Jungle is a little bit more in favor of TPO, but oh, he also has 2 kills, not to mention, but still, overall pretty even from top to bot lane here. And the first dragon is going to start be initiated here by TDS Protons. Mountain is getting looked at here. Chaotic Neutral and Lord definitely trying to see if they can possibly get a cheeky little steal here. But no, Red is going to go ahead and secure that with their smite. Unfortunately, Galaxy Fox was nowhere to be found and accidentally just scratched my tattoo and hurt like hell. Love that.
Oh, that hurts me just thinking about it.
Yep, you're just like, ooh, forgot about that. Sorry. But yeah, no, I mean, a little bit.
It's like a sunburn, so.
Yeah, a sunburn that you just stab yourself 1,000 times with. It's great. Great.
Are we gonna see a Thornmail first item?
From Ornn?
From Ornn.
Could be a Bommies as well. Oh no, that's 2 Ruby Crystals, never mind. Yeah, could be a Thorn. To stop the Camille. Galaxy Fox has 2 wards though that he's just walking into, so they are going to go ahead and back off from there knowing he is down. Anime Titty Clap still not level 6, but probably right on the precipice of hitting it, so just going to farm up a little bit more before, you know, making their way down to the bot lane for the possible 3v3 action. We've seen a lot of 3v3s happening between these 2 teams here, and all of them are in the bot lane.
There he goes to level 6.
Okay, so Vex also making their way, Chaotic Neutral for a nice roam down to the bot side. We have Lord Lukowski and Bovine Basher trying to go ahead and circle them to stop it. There goes the nice miss. Oh no, the bullet time is going to be hitting. Oh, Rhythm stopped it though a little bit early. Unfortunately, he tries to flash out of there, but Galaxy Fox is going to run right into the lane. Bovine Basher picking up that kill. Kyla trying to do what she can and trying to get a cheeky little base off and the Nook, but it's not going to happen. Chaotic Neutral secures a kill there, and 5-1 now. Extends their gold lead by about 2k overall, and that is a nice little boost for the side of TPO.
I am back. Hello, everybody.
Oh, hello. Loophole has joined us again. That is okay. We have a pretty nice game going on here between TDS and TPO. TDS is down 5-1, but they are doing all right. And hold on one second. We have Scripter here trying to fight Disturbia on the Ornn, but it's not working out very well. Galaxy Fox now making his way to the top lane. Forces an ulti, but Disturbia has flash at his disposal. The stun is going to come through the ultimate also from Scripter, but the tower is going to focus him, unfortunately. Down goes Scripter, down goes Galaxy Fox. The shutdown given on over to Anime Titty Clap. I like the ambition, just a little bit too zealous, you know, with how early it is in the game. You're not tanky just yet, but I like the looks though. It was a good attempt.
Ornn is a tank shredder, and that's the reason why they've been banning that Ornn ever since game 1.
Camille finally is available now though.
There we go. I mean, but there's the Ornn, you know, the Ornn, my friend.
Yeah, the Ornn, but also I really like Anime Titty Clap's roam. You know, probably Disturbia's yelling in his mic like, "Help me! There's 2 of them up here!" And, you know, Trundle is able to make it up there. Doesn't have or he does have his tier 2 boots, so he does have a little bit more movement speed, plus the frozen domain that he has as well. Bovine Basher starts with the culling, tries to go ahead and get them zoned out, but Chaos is with the Predator making his way into the bot lane, forces the flash from Lord Lukowski here, misses the bubble, but still got that early flash. Bovine Basher knows that Chaos is in, is going to go ahead and stop them. Nice flash from Chaos as well. There goes the bullet time. Bovine Basher taken down to about half health. Definitely doesn't want to step up. Anime Titty Clap waiting in the top side jungle. Yep, now making his way into the lane. The Pillar's going to go ahead and stop him. Here comes the Tidal Wave. Only hits Lord Lukowski low. He does pop the ultimate in response, but it's not going to be enough. The bubble lands from Kyla and a double kill given on over to Rhythm 9000. Great job from TDS, and that is going to even up everything from kills to gold now for both teams here.
Just look like... Okay. I think the supports should be switched up here, but it seems to be working very well for the side of TDS. Normally I'm more.
Oh, Vex with the ultimate onto the backline, but Galaxy Fox isn't able to do anything. Doesn't have his ultimate available just yet. It is going to be enough. Chaotic Neutral takes him down. Oh, the Q missing by Lord Lukowski, but Anime Titty Clap is able to make it out of there unscathed. Dragon will be up in about 5 seconds, so taking out Vigar is pretty big right now. They cannot wait on this Dragon. They need to get it almost immediately, and I think the two of them will be able to do so. Bovine Basher, I don't know if it's a bug, but I cannot see the Make It Rain. Can anybody else see Miss Fortune's E when she uses it? Because it's just not apparent for me.
It's not showing for me either. I'm not sure if it's her skin or if it's an actual client bug.
Yeah, I was like, that's a little bit irritating. If I was Bovine Basher, it's like, okay, I cannot see this move being used at all. Like, but that's all right. That is all right.
In general, though, come on.
It's really not.
It's pretty. The slow is pretty impressive on it. You know, especially when she goes AP Misfortune. You know, it does hurt a lot at that point. And just the fact that they're able to get that mega slow followed up by a potential stun. Oh wow, great move from Scripter there. Has the Divine Sunder at his disposal, and he is doing work. The ultimate is going to get popped. Anime Titty Clap now making his way up there. He is going to not... Oh, he is going to be in time, but no. The Ornhorn isn't going to hit. I thought it was. Nice dash out of there, but Anime Titty Clap is pretty fast and slow, though, to go ahead and keep him at bay, and that will be enough to get out of there for Scripter. Great moves from Scripter, doing the 1v1 against Disturbia there.
It's Camille true damage.
Uh-oh, Tyler has one proc hit by the Brandon. Unfortunately, the Collins was going to hit. Takes out the Nami, but gives up his own life. I'm not sure if that was going to be worth it at all. Rhythm now taking a lot of damage from Lord Lukowski, but there goes the bullet time. No, not going to be enough. Rift Herald is going to be popped in the top lane. Gets the first tower as well. The slow isn't going to be enough just yet. Could probably hop to some minions too. And yeah, Shelly is not done, has a second proc at her disposal, and is going to be popped in the top lane. They do make it out of there. 3 members on the side of TPO in the top side here, and they are just going to walk out of there. I'm not sure what Kyla's doing up there, but doing her support thing.
Yep, there you go.
Roman. I do have to ask, what is your guys' opinion on the lethality Misfortune?
It is disgusting with the bullet time, I must say, but I'm more of like a constant, like, I like auto attacks, so that constant just on hit builds for me are where I thrive the most. Not so much relying on my abilities, which is probably why I'm hard stuck silver. So I personally like the Kraken and the Phantom Dancer, things like that, but I can see the Eclipse being, you know, and I've seen it time and time again, you know, it has its ups and downs, but, you know, if you're able to effectively use either one, it really comes down to comfortableness. Which one fits your play style as a player? Mine personally goes with Kraken, but with Rhythm, it seems to be going with the Eclipse.
I mean, I go Kraken into Collector.
Same.
But
Let's not
I
talk
am.
about
What happened?
let's not talk about what I used to build on MF or back in season 11. Okay, let's not talk about that.
Oh no, I want to hear this now.
All right, so I would go crit MF with a Runaan's Hurricane and a Rapid Fire Cannon.
No
And-
way.
Okay, so
And
we're
it
gonna
would actually
stop.
work.
We're gonna stop this now. That's just what on earth? I don't even know what to say to that.
It
Oh.
worked.
You
Hey,
hurt
it
me.
worked.
You hurt me.
I doubt that, but nice CC. It's unfortunately all on the tanky Lord himself, but Lukowski is able to make it out of there. Absorbs all of that. Scripter, though, engaging onto Disturbia. Nice flash, but it comes, unfortunately, a moment too late. Disturbia pops the horn and does make it out of there. Scripter not wanting to fight into that tower any longer. Anime Titty Clap also engaging into the top side, knowing that the ultimate is down here. Subjugate is still available. Let's see, but hold on. We have a nice mirror gank happening from Galaxy Fox into the bot lane, and Anime Titty Clap takes down Scripter very easily after the Subjugate gets popped here. Vygar also making his way into the mid lane. Cage gets popped, but not able to follow up with anything. Bullet time goes down with the dash and the jump to secure a little bit of safety. Chaos forced to use the Everfrost, stops them in their tracks. Galaxy Fox and Lukowski back on out of there. Whew.
And it looks like we have Dragon us in about 30 seconds.
Ocean Soul, love to see that.
Especially for the side of TPO's kind of team, because I mean they all want that healing because there's so much consistent damage coming from Rhythm and Kyla, and Zaus is just gonna start nuking people soon. So having that extra health regen just in case helps so much.
Yeah, that's true. And they have a little. Oh, hold on. Nice engage though on Kyla here from Chaotic Neutral and Galaxy Fox. But the heals and the slows are proving to be a little bit too much. Now we have 4 members here for the side of DTS. And Anime Titty Clap makes 5 here. Galaxy Fox forced to flash. It's not going to be enough though. Primordial Burst doesn't take him down. Lord Lukowski here and the rest of TPO showing up here for the Dragon fight. It is going to be started here by TDS and taken down quite heavily. Smite is available, but Galaxy Fox is not there to match it. Oh, he is making his way. The Blessing Cone is up. Nice bubble here lands on to Lord Lukowski. There comes the tidal wave to stop the engage from Dr. Bovine. 1 member down. Disturbia is going to follow up. Shut down goes on over to Rhythm 9000, getting the Chaotic Neutral out of the way. And double kill given on over to Rhythm as well. And the Dragon's going to get picked up, yes, by TDS Protons. 2 members down, though, for each side. Let's see how this fight's going to go. There goes the Choline. Dr. Bovine Basher trying to do what he can, but no. Anime Titty Clap is on a killing spree. Down goes Scripter. Down goes Bovine. The only remaining member is Lukowski himself, and he is going to be able to get out of there. But wow, what a turnaround from TDS. They were able to secure the Dragon, and they move on to just a neutral territory now. I think the kill's still going to go on over to whomever. Oh no, the execution. It's been enough time. Okay, never mind.
Oh my God.
Insane fights. I mean, it was 2-2. It was looking pretty neutral, but right as soon as they secured that Ocean Dragon, that's where it went downhill. Another engage, nice from Chaotic Neutral on to Jaus or Chaos, whatever his name. It doesn't matter because he has Chaos in his own life right now, and Chaotic is going to go ahead and pick that one up as a return. Put him a little bit over the top with 12-11 on the scoreboard. So great moves from both sides. This is the closest game we've had so far in this best of 3 series.
Yes.
And you can see how hard both teams are fighting. It is a big bloodbath. Anime Titty Clap now making his way. Nice stun. There goes the Ornhorn from Disturbia. It's going to go ahead and land on the Bovine Basher. There goes the bullet time. Takes down 1. Anime Titty Clap takes down the other. 2 for 1. Rift Herald is on the menu. Only 20 seconds left on it, though. I don't think they have the DPS to take it down. But that's okay. They're going to take down the Scuttle and maybe work on the Baron. Yes, Scuttle does go. Thank you, Shelly, and all of your service that you provided this game. Scripter, wow,
you
with
wanna
some
fight?
serious damage.
You sure want to fight a Scripter?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Disturbia had a good 1v1 early on, but now he has a Tiamat, he has a Divine Sunderer. It's not the same kind of fight, my friend.
It's totally different. It's changed so
Yeah.
much. Also, that
What?
true damage strike stacking.
Trying to just focus down the tower so he can then focus on the 1v1, but I like Scripter's focus here. The fact that Disturbia is like in his face and still doesn't care, I don't know how that's looking, you know, if that's just a little bit of foreshadowing for, you know, maybe like a 30-minute or 35-minute mark. But speaking of, can you tell me, please, Loki, the amount of stacks on Joust or Chaos, the Vigar, on the side of TDS?
Yeah. Let's... We are at... Where is... I'm sorry, my game keeps going all over.
I got it. I got it. It's 118 now.
118, insane. Okay, so total AP though on him at the moment?
I got you on that one. Well, 200.
Oh, meanwhile, we have a nice engaged tidal wave to stop that, but it doesn't matter. Vex is going to go ahead and take it down. The ultimate is going to land on animated clap. There's just a sliver of health left on this tower, but they don't want to risk it just yet. That tower slaps a little bit harder than Will Smith does right now, so let's see if they're able to go ahead, take down the Baron, or at least start the Baron.
Jesus, right? Come on. How many, like once per stream at least?
Hey, it's been a minute, but nice bubble to go ahead and lock down Scripter here. The rest of TPO was not available, but a lot used and a lot gained. There goes the primordial burst. Dr. Bovine Basher gets taken out. Nice bubble also landing by Kyla. The double kill given on over to Joust, and that is going to be 4 members down for the side of TPO, and it looks like a free Baron's going to get picked up by TDS. That was a great engage, great start from the side of TDS, and it's a slippery slope. They're starting to climb here for TDS. They have 2 dragons about to secure a Baron as well. We're 22 minutes in. This is a great move to lock in for TDS at the moment.
Okay. Can they... No, Chaotic doesn't have ultimate.
No, he just used... it's going to be
it's almost to be up. No, okay. Don't chance it. Don't chance
I
it.
do have to say that TDS has had some really good team fights, like at Dragon. I feel like they're playing a lot more together.
Oh, and the Ornn ultimate, the Ornn passive begins.
Yes, it
He's
does.
already got
yes.
the 1,000 gold stats upgrade. Ladies and gentlemen, totally fair and balanced.
Yes, sir. Okay. Good initiation, good bubbles gonna land on Lord Lukowski here. The shield's gonna get popped, also utilizing the flash. Galaxy Fox now is gonna get pinched here by Chaos. There goes the tidal wave, down goes Lukowski. Dragon's gonna be up in 2 seconds here, so it's gonna be a 4v5 with a Baron. Disturbia and the 4 other members here doing a great job zoning the entirety of TPO. Anime Titty Clap doing his thing. Can go ahead and clap that dragon, no problem whatsoever. Meanwhile, in the top lane though, Scripter sticking to the split push. I love that.
Juggernaut ways, Juggernaut ways.
Yeah, taking a nice little page out of the Juggernaut book. And hold on, Galaxy Fox though, meeting Anime Titty Clap. He is popping the Subjugate, now has all the stats. That sieging capability, though, it's going to be good.
The Subjugate earlier.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
This is just normal damage just coming.
Oh, nice flank though from Scripter onto the backline though. Even though Joust is able to get the primordial burst, takes down Bovine Basher. That's going to be 2 members down for the side of TPO. Chaotic neutral with the ultimate, but is it going to be enough? Kyla does make it out of there. The movement speed, the heals are proving to be a little bit too much. Scripter though wants to focus down that fish. She said, "Give me the sushi," but the bubble to slow down the progress, and that is going to be it. 3 for 1 overall. Still a great job keeping them at bay. Takes down 3 of the Barons, but it was going to be over with soon anyways. Nice for TDS, or TPO, I'm sorry. They're trying to come back, trying to even it up, but TDS now with a 3k gold lead over TPO. We don't say that sentence very often.
And also, they're ahead in kills this time around. So.
Yes, sir.
So now it's the time that Scripter has to actually buckle down. Am I going to split push? Am I going to go for rhythm again this game? Is it going to be one of those games that I have to make sure that I focus rhythm? And I guess the answer would be yes, I want to focus rhythm. Rhythm is making the classic statement, finding the rhythm.
Yep.
I do have to say that, like, you know, Trundle is doing very well this game. Extremely well.
Oh yeah,
7-1-5.
that Subjugate that subjugate plus also the board, and also oh here it goes again. He wants some. He wants something. He's not sure whether or not. Oh yeah, they were spotted. Scripter was spotted. That's the reason why they were like, back off, please. You are the front line. Including, like, basically can do the damage, can take the damage, can steal the stats. If anime goes down, I don't think that the TDS can withstand a siege from TPO.
No.
But that's if they don't. If they go 1-for-1, yes. If they go 1-for-0, no.
Anime Titty Club with a nice gank here on Descriptor. Zhao's also down there. Pops the Predator to try to make it there to lock him down with maybe the baby cage. But Anime Titty Clap said, do not worry. These cities are going to clap anybody any day of the week. And he takes him down with ease. 40-second death timer on that. The Dragon will be up in 2 minutes along with the Baron as well. So simultaneous. Still no objectives on the map for them to go ahead and do except for push these lanes out. We have 2 members in the bot side. 3 members in the mid. Doing a 2-3 push. I like that. They are just in disarray right now on the side of TPO. Don't know who to focus on at the moment, but you know, it is going to count against them. They have a tier 3 tower on bot lane. That's looking a little bit hurt. Dr. Bovine Basher with the bullet time, also getting popped. There goes the Ornhorn as well. Anime Titty Clock getting engaged by Galaxy Fox and Chaotic Neutral here, but no, the Primordial Burst takes down Volibear. At the same time, though, Anime Titty Clock does get taken down. Chaotic Neutral, the only surviving member. Scripter just got up here. Chaos is doing a great job stunning Chaotic Neutral here. Here comes the fear, but no. Scripter is the only one left, and this might be all she wrote. Scripter trying to do what he can with the nice bubble and the double kill. Give it on over to Zhao's. That is going to be it. This anime is the last thing up. They have the minions, they have the ability, but no, actually, they're going to be focused down the towers, it looks like. They don't want to go for the ending just yet. They have 30-second death timers, though, on one of the members. Everyone else up will be in about 20 seconds. Our 2 members up are up right now, but yeah, they're not pushing their luck. Dragon's up here in 50 seconds along with Baron. That'll put them on Soul Point, Ocean Soul. Pretty big, a lot of sustain there. Baron would also put it over the edge and finish out the sieging capability, but who knows? It's anyone's game, or actually, it's very clearly TDS's game at the moment.
It's looking like it only because of the damage that is, like, Misfortune is ahead of Lucian, so it's kind of
the burst damage. The burst damage
Yeah.
from an MF is a lot better than a Lucian damage later on in the game. I mean, sure, has a maneuverability, but that passive damage as soon as he pops one ability or auto on Lucian, that's like
Anime Titty Clap is just not messing around. There goes the ultimate, and I like Disturbia from behind. He's going to go ahead and pop the Ornhorn as well. Dr. Bovine Basher, though, with the fancy feet. Nice 3-man hit. Comes in from Chaotic Neutral to get the stun off. There goes the Colon Chaos, so with the Primordial Burst, takes out Vex first. Second is going to be Fallen, that Scripts. Galaxy Fox is going to be the third one here. Scripter is trying to do, or I'm sorry, Bovine Basher forced the flash. Lord Lukowski himself is, barely making out of there. Jumps to a minion for safety, but Anime Titty Clap is definitely going to be on the hunt here. The domain to go ahead and get the speed boost, but the slows from Lord Lukowski are going to keep him away for just a little bit longer here now. There comes the super minions in the base. The rest of the team's going to be up in 20 seconds here. Can they outlast it? I don't think so. Those towers are following harder than a Jenga tower. And there goes the Nexus. They just got to focus it here. Stop focusing anything else. And that's all she wrote. Yes, it is. TDS Proton, the victors in this 3-part series, comes down to this. That was absolutely amazing, amazing series here from
great.
TPO and
that was
TDS. That was just
really great.
absolutely insane. Insane gameplay from both teams. Hard fought. Hard fought.
So if we look at it, I gotta ask this. If we really look at it, now the standings, it's a 2-1.
Yep.
How many points does TDS get from this? And how
2.
many points does
So 2 to TDS, 1 to TPO.
So there we go. So we have that there. Now, if we look at it, TPO, so We Hate Renekton basically made it. They, I think, believe, if I can give a live update, they 2-0'd 7 Savages, giving them 11 points.
Really?
TDS Proton gets 2 points, which puts them 11 points. And TPO Daddy's Degenerates comes out at 9 points. Meaning, unfortunately, TPO Daddy's Degenerates does not make into playoffs.
Does not make it into playoffs. They hard fought though, very well earned. You know, came all the way down to the wire here into week number 7. Definitely was not just any one team's favor the entirety of the series. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, TPO. You guys did a fantastic job. I'm dead ass serious. But now we have to move on to the MVP votes, which are live, so let us know. Drop your votes in chat. We'll start off with you, Loki, because you didn't leave us. I'm just kidding, Loophole. I know you had to go. But Loki, go ahead. Who would you say is your MVP vote here for the series between TDS and TPO?
I'm gonna say Kyla. I don't think that supports get enough recognition.
Agreed. I'm not even gonna joke. Like Disturbia. It's so hard between Rhythm and Kyla. Like, that bot lane was fantastic. It's just, each game had their own thing. Anime Titty Clap, though, in game number 3 was definitely the overall victor. I'm not gonna lie. Like, absolutely showing up, showing out. Anime Titty Clap, just stupid broken on that trundle. Initiated every single fight, provided all of the front line that his team needed to go ahead and do what they need, do what they did, Ornn is supposed to be the front line, but Anime Titty Clap definitely was the one that made or break all of those team fights.
I was just gonna say something about the Ornn, because like the Ornn was such a great pick, and like he's great in top lane. Like he had just had that tank damage, and Scripter just could not compete with that.
Not at all.
I'm gonna have to give it to Rhythm. Consistency. Consistency is what makes an AD carry.
Okay, I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that at all.
So the reason why I say that is because, like, game 1, how well did it go? I mean, sure, TPO turned it around to win the game because they figured out, hey, Rhythm's the one that we need to target. Game 2, still got the Caitlyn, was consistent with the damage, was consistent with the lead, really had Bovine Basher on his toes. Game number 3, number 1 damage in the game, also was very consistent with the ultimate. So consistency is what makes a player. So I will have to give it to Rhythm. I know that a lot of people, looking at the vote, a lot of people disagree with me, but an AD carry is as good as its team, so I believe that a lot of these players did deserve it. But like I said, I go with Rhythm. Okay,
no, understandable, but it looks like we have a little bit, coming out from last place. Kyla has now 3 ATC, Anime Titty Clap, still has 4 in the lead, and he does secure it with the MVP. Let's go ahead, Anime Titty Clap, get him into the interview room right now. Where you at, my friend? There you are. I'm gonna go ahead and move you myself. Anime!
What's up?
How are you, my friend?
Good, how are you?
Excellent. You sound like you just came out of a very non-exciting 3-game series, even though it was probably one of the best ones that we've seen so far, and you sound so happy to be MVP tonight. I know you wanted to talk.
This man is high as hell. He played this game high as hell. Just saying. He's I'm smoking a bowl before any of these games.
Nah, but no, this was a great series overall. Seriously, very, very hard fought. Did you expect it to go to 3 games, though, against TPO? Or was this, like, in your guys' brain, just going to be a 2-0 series?
Oh, no, honestly, when we started this game, I was just eating dinner, minding my own business.
All right. I mean, that makes sense. Game 1, though, was very, very close. The turnaround, though, was absolutely ridiculous from TPO. I'm going to admit, I definitely did not expect that to happen. I don't know what happened. You guys were just in a very commanding fashion, taking on over game number 1. Next thing you know, getting shutdowns. Was it the callouts? Was it the macro? Like, where do you think went wrong the most in game number 1? And I can pull up the draft and everything for you if you guys needed that. But, Like, what do you think was like the biggest fault in game number 1? You guys were very ahead, on the Caitlyn, on the bot lane in general, but where do you think it started to slip up a little bit there for game number 1?
Weren't hosting fights, which was our whole team comp. Was we were supposed to catch people, but hey, if you miss those, and which you can't stop, you guys are moving hyperspeed, so they just kind of
Understandable.
ran us down after that.
Yeah, that's very true, and you're not wrong. Right as soon as she would pop the ultimate, get that movement speed action, it really
Yeah.
did start to go downhill from there. Yeah, you're very.
At least either me, the top laner, or someone just had to swap their pick into something that was more protectant to let them get like a redo on some of the picks. Because once we missed even one of our things, they're allowed to follow through on everything. It was just a pick failure.
Right. You transitioned your playstyle a little bit from 2 to 3. You went from the graves, a lot of damage there. Your collateral shots, also sniping people from a distance, like phenomenal. I like the positioning on that. It ended up going in TPOs, you guys ended up winning game number 2 and 3 there. But why switch back to the for the Trundle? Was it specifically for that volley bear pick? You were like, I'm gonna get him. The Braum volley, like the tankness, is what you're
That was
like. Leaned you towards
that was a full team pick right there. They really wanted me to be on Trundle for the volley, so yes. It was, as soon as that
what did
volley
you
goes in,
want?
beat him.
It's a great counter pick. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about
Hey,
that.
every single game I want to go a hyper carry, but they got to talk me down.
Sorry. And I mean, you were on this team for the entirety of this split, were you not? Or did you
No,
just
dude,
show up?
I'm a sub.
Yeah,
No, you're
I was
not.
gonna say I was like, you just like showed up not that long ago. It's good to have you back, my friend. I knew you would be one of the MVPs here, momentarily if you made it to playoffs. Which, judging by today's outcomes, I believe you did lock in 4th place. Loople, I'm not mistaken. You said that it was a 2-0. 7 Savages lost, so now that puts them at 11 points.
That puts them at 11 points. They actually
Okay.
tie with let me double check this. They tie with We Hate Renekton and TDS have kept their tie. So they take 3rd and 4th place, depending on what we have to double check with the stats. And also make sure there's some stats things that we have to double check. But that will secure whether or not either one of you two, We Hate Renekton or TDS Proton, hits that 3rd or 4th place.
Nice.
Okay.
You
Well,
guys have made it.
I mean,
It's
you
nice
have
to be
made
back in, I guess, Mythic after getting unbanned. So hashtag reformed. Thanks for letting me in. Y'all have a good night.
Oh no!
Hey, he left. He just mic drop. Oh my
He was
anime.
basically just like, here's my dick.
Anime.
And I'm out.
I love it. That's probably one of the most gangster things I've seen
Oh my
as an interview ever. He just boop said I'm reformed, dropped the mic, left. Anyways, love it. Thank you so much, Anime, for the outstanding interview. Love to see that. But
Right. I gotta say this. If he can be reformed, then anybody can be reformed, except some certain people that we have.
So not anybody, but it's okay. And tomorrow, though, we are not done with this week's the amount of just like gameplay, the high elo gameplay that we've seen this week. There's been nothing but greatness from every single game that we've seen. Needlessly large roster sitting on wards, ended up going to sitting on wards, but still fantastic series. Pillager CB Starlight, the 3-0, definitely didn't expect that. Amazing series. Tonight, 3 games, TDS, TPO. TDS ended up being the victors, but still, great series. No pressure tomorrow, but Glacial Carnage versus Knights of Ishtar. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The second half of our DSS semifinals. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there. It is going to be a fantastic one. It's going to be Loki. It's going to be Magic. It's going to be me that are going to be hosting tomorrow. And it is possibly, going to be Wookiee Monster that'll be actually hosting in the background. So that way, I can be hands-free for all of my attention being on you guys tomorrow. So thank you once again to Loki, though, and Loople for joining me tonight. Wonderful TriCast. Always love speaking with you guys. And I will catch you tomorrow, Loki. Oh, of course, my friend.
Yes, it was a
Sadly,
blast.
I won't be there. For final words of the day. Everybody make fun of Loki. Just kidding. No, that's a joke. That's a joke. No, that's a joke.
Nobody make fun of Loki, but
gotta catch them all, and the best ball of all would be Dusk Ball.
Dust Ball? You crazy. It's the Master
Yeah,
Ball.
Okay, the
Those
reason why you can catch Umbreons easier with those. That's it. I'm done.
Well, you can catch
Umbreon's
anything with the
best
Master
EV.
Ball.
Umbreon's our best EV evolution. Done.
Well, with that being said, Umbreon is the best evolution for Eevee. I am your boy, Rylionn. Loki and Lupul joining me here tonight. But you guys have a very, very wonderful rest of your evening. We will catch you tomorrow, once again, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. Peace out.
Good night.